Hey guys, Brian Swan here at Democracy, and Scion is folding into Toyota. This is the official end of Scion. And, there have been lots of different ideas of many different people that Scion should have ended years ago, but I never thought that Toyota would just get rid of Scion. We heard, of course, there were many things where it looked as if they were going to do this. It's not like they weren't already in the process. Toyota saying that many dealerships didn't need to have Scion on there, in there as well a couple of years ago, and then just the overall brand itself was just sort of dying anyway. You had vehicles that just weren't as passionate as Scion in the beginning, and I really wished they had really boosted their brand as a whole, because it started out with the XB, and the XB was one of those cool, unique vehicles that we had not really seen too much of over here in America, followed by the TC, and both of those cars, coupling that with a price that was under $20,000 was very cool, very inexpensive, and just like the brand itself, the amount of customizability, that was what Scion was all about. The fact that this was not just a regular car, this was something that you could customize and make your own. This was all about you and your experience. And somewhere along the line, after the second generation XB came along, it kind of faded a little bit, and we saw, the XD and the XA discontinued, and you saw the second generation TC, and it's like, oh, the second generation TC looked cool and it drove sales, but it definitely the TC is the only vehicle on this current lineup that felt like a true Scion. Everything else felt like it could have been anything, and so the XP discontinued not too long ago. We had the IQ for a little bit, which was a little smart car thing, and it's like, okay, whatever. Quirky, but definitely wasn't Scion. And we had the FRS, and it's like Toyota could have put that in the Toyota brand. It was nice that they were trying to boost the Scion's overall popularity, but overall this could have been a Toyota vehicle. Same with the new IM and the Mazda 2 that I can't even remember the name of it. But this is a really disappointing day. Scion is just a brand that I really, really I remember going to auto shows and seeing the designs that they had put out for their in their own little booth. Their own booth was just stylized so well, and the cars were just so special and unique, and the fact that they had special editions every year on all these different vehicles in their lineup. And of course that died out slowly, especially after the recession, but Scion was always that brand where it was like, well, not always, but in the beginning of its life cycle was that really special and unique Toyota sub-brand. And, Kia really stole the thunder from Scion after the Soul came out. And I think that was truly because Toyota didn't put any effort into Scion at all. I think it was all Toyota's fault. They didn't put any effort into Scion after the XB second generation. I didn't see really any push from Toyota to really do anything that would make the brand relevant and special like it was in the beginning. It was just Toyota kind of giving up after 2010. And maybe they projected this 5 years ago, but whatever. I wish they had put some more effort into this, because it was such a cool brand. And, now it's gone, and, hopefully they don't get rid of they don't axe the TC. What I want to see is, the IM gets called the Corolla wagon. And it would be perfect, because Honda is about to roll out a 5-door Civic. It's about time Toyota go back, make a Corolla 5-door. It's already here. It's the Scion IM. So we push that into Toyota Corolla 5-door. That's the Scion IM. The Mazda 2 doesn't need to be there. Axe it. The FRS, was already planned on being axed. It was already dying in terms of its sales. So I guess that gets axed. And the TC, is this the end? It can't be. You gotta do something with it, right? There's gotta be some sort of special thing where you have like a Corolla tie-in with it, where it's not just a Toyota, or it's the Toyota TC or something. I couldn't, the TC is just one of those cars where it's so cool, and the passion really kind of died out because the third generation isn't really anything new compared to the second generation. But hopefully if something happens with the TC, in general, because that's the car that's lasted so long. And now with Toyota closing the door on Scion, it just really is a moment in just the history of this small sub brand that, meant a lot and is now gone. So guys, what do you think of Scion just now being gone? That's crazy. I can't fathom it. It's weird. But guys, comment, tell me what you think. It's late at night here, so that's why I'm kind of whispering. But thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more auto news in the future.